Issue on the Belt Parkway. I see the fire department team. Let's put her in auto drive behind this Hyundai Veloster. What's this? Oh shit, a Jeep. Jeep got wrecked. They got traffic stopped. So the Jeep got wrecked. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's a secondary Jeep. Oh shit, that thing's leaking gas. Oh shit, that thing's leaking gas, yo. Hyundai Santa Fe. We're gonna do a review on the Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. This is the sport mode, mind you. This ain't the regular Santa Fe. This is the Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. So you know shit's real now. So this is April Fool's Day. Today is April 1st, 2019. So I thought to myself, gee, what could I do to celebrate April Fool's Day than to do a nice long review on a car I wouldn't be caught dead in. And so what did I do? Well, I got myself a Hyundai Santa Fe. Look at this Jeep. A Hyundai Santa Fe. So we're going to do a nice video review for April Fool's Day on the Hyundai Santa Fe. How about this BMW right here? With this. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to the Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, as you can see, there's no moonroof. And as you can see, this car comes standard with seats and a steering wheel. Are there heated seats in this thing? Let's see. I can't really tell if there are or not. I don't see any. And besides, these seats are made of cloth, so probably not. A lot of blank buttons right here. Those blank buttons let you know right away that, you know, if your cheap ass had spent a little bit more money, you could have had a little bit cooler of a Hyundai Santa Fe. But you don't, because you were cheap. So, what we got over here? Door lock, unlock. Now, keep in mind, this is actually part one of a mini series in which I'm going to review Hyundai and Kia's their SUVs, because Hyundai has an SUV coming out called the Palisade. Oh, the police, the fucking cops got me. Okay, so Hyundai has a new SUV coming out called the Palisade, and Kia just released one called the Telluride. So they got the Telluride coming. And you know, so basically this will just be one of the videos that I'll have done for you know, the Hyundai vehicles. And I guess there'll be three, so I'll do one for the Palisade, and then I'll do one for the Genesis SUV if and when that ever comes out. So here's the thing, you know, it's hard to actually knock on Hyundai, because the thing about it is, if you put money into your purchase, you can actually get these things very well loaded out. Like, for instance, you can get a navigation screen, which this one doesn't have. As you can see, this is just a rental. You can also get heated, and I believe you can get ventilated seats with this one, if I'm not mistaken, because I think you can get like a full climate control package. And Hyundai, I have to say, you know, they've come a really long way. Their cars used to be a joke, but now they're not a joke anymore. It's like now they make desirable vehicles that meet price points, you know? Like, even though they got 4 cylinders and turbo 4s, and they've got V6s and some of their higher end cars like the Genesis H-Track that I leased, it's like their cars, I have to say, their cars are serious. They're actually serious competitors now. And who are they competing with? Well, it's obvious they're competing with Honda, and they're competing with Toyota. That's obvious. But in my opinion, when it came time to actually lease an Econo car, I went with Hyundai rather than going with Honda or Toyota. Because personally, I don't like the interiors or the interior space of the Hyundais or the Toyotas. Hyundai actually makes their cars very big. It's like when I was in South Korea, and I made videos of being in South Korea, and I think I rode in a couple of cars, and I think I made some videos of that last year during the summer. Basically, you could see that Hyundai and Kia are taken very seriously in Seoul, and they treat those cars like, that's their cash cow in that country, And they really, really, oh my God, we got dual beggars out here. Holy shit. Come on, guys. You're not going to beg for me. All I'm driving is a Hyundai. Look at me. I'm poor. Don't come over here. Okay, so, yeah, it's like I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke right now. I'm driving the Hyundai. Those big guys are driving Hellcats and Jeep SRTs, but me, no, don't even look at my way. Don't look at me. I'm driving the Hyundai. Don't even look over here. So yeah, as I'm saying, South Korea, they take their cars seriously. But, over a little while, this has 43,122 miles on it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, holy shit, what is this? Come on, AC please. Oh, okay, so they have a nice color code. So yeah, the color code tells you how blue it is. It tells you how red it is if you go that way. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. See, I gotta say, Hyundai's got some, they got some decent designs. And then you turn this, and that turns it up just a little. So I got a little bit of cold air right there. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, Hyundai's got some stuff going, this thing says media and then it says phone, so I'm guessing I can plug my phone in and I can use my phone to listen to XM radio. And, one thing I do hate is most of these 4-cylinders, especially these turbo 4s, the engines have this sound like they're grinding. Like they have this like a grinding noise. It's not as smooth as the deep bellows of a V8, and even a V6. A lot of V6s just happen to sound better. Like I'm not a fan of turbos in these cars, and I'm not a fan of 4-cylinders. Not at all. I'm absolutely not a fan. Like when I don't like that shit. I do not like that sound at all. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But that's the common thing. It's like me personally, I do not like the sound of a twin turbo V6. Even in like these new expensive supercars, I just don't like the sound of turbos. I don't like it. Some people like turbos because that's the best they can do with these 4-cylinder engines or these V6s, and they think that shit is cool. I don't think it's cool at all. Man, this lady, you gotta be careful. Watch around this lady. She be tearing up these Priuses. You better watch out for this lady. This lady's no joke. She'll hit you. Yeah, not too happy about that. But the thing again, it's all about maximum gas mileage. It's all about maximum gas mileage. So it's like it's a really damn, it really bothers me. It's like I remember in the good old days, it was like V8 engines. It was like you'd be proud to have your car and it has a V8 engine on it. But now it's like they put these V6 badges on these cars like every now and then. You see that on those Accords and everything, but I think they moved to 4-cylinders too. They put a V6 badge on a car like you're supposed to be proud of that. It's like, I don't understand that shit. When I was a kid, it was all about V8s and possibly V12s if you could afford it. Like if you get like a sports car that had something really powerful in it. But it's like they put these V6 badges on stuff like I'm supposed to care, which I don't. But that's just where it is. So I don't know what this thing is going to average in miles per gallon. So what I could do turn this down for right now. It's got a very simple radio. What I wanted to do was I wanted to see if this thing has a what is it called? I wanted to see if this thing has a fuel. What is it? A trip thing that checks your miles per gallon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset trip A. And let's see if this thing has a miles per gallon on it. It's got tire pressure, doors, lights, convenience. Alright, let's see what this thing's got. This is as basic as they come. And yeah, you can link your phone to it. So it does have built-in Bluetooth. I think that was something that was either damn near standard or the law put that in there. They said, yeah, if you're going to build cars like this, you got to have that so these people stop wrecking these cars while they're using their phones and stuff, not paying attention. I don't know what the hell I'm listening to. Let me turn this. Get a bad tuna. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to probably... But, that's the thing. Once I get this bastard to the highway, then, oh, where you think you going? Where you going? TSX with a big old hole in it. Where you going? So that's how you got that hole in the first place, trying to cut people off, stupid. These people. This is New York. This is what I got to deal with every day. Now you think to yourself, would you drive a Hellcat in this fucking traffic? Would you? Would you take the chance of some idiot with a fucking Acura TSX running into you and putting a hole in the side of your Hellcat? You know, I prefer the Jeep SRT or Jeep Grand Cherokee in general, because the thing about it is you got to go over these potholes and you got to deal with these other cars. It's like you want to be higher off the ground than they are, and you basically want the feeling like you're driving around in an armored car. And that's something obviously this Santa Fe is not. This is not armored at all. You know, this is as painfully simple as they come. You know, got a USB down there, got the auxiliary. You know, so I can plug in my phone, listen to my internet radio, Sirius XM. See, we got a lot of beggars around here. These guys slowing down traffic. You know, always remember, the rich do none of the work and they pay none of the taxes. The middle class pays all the taxes and they do all the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class and keep you showing up at your job. Always remember that. And then you understand the reason why poor people exist. Here's the thing, I'm really upset. I'm driving around in this Hyundai Santa Fe. There's a Jeep SRT back there. Now that may be a 2006 or 2007 or 8 or 9 or whatever, but he's gonna look down on me because I'm driving in a Santa Fe. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him pass by this way. You take a look. Uh-oh, I want to hear it. Maybe he's got like an exhaust in there. I want to see what he's got in there. What's he got in there? Those are nice trucks, man. Those are some nice ass trucks. If I had to buy a truck right now, listen to that shit. All you hear is bellowing. Not this bullshit grinding noise. Look at this. Those things are cool. And they're so much smaller than mine. It's like that. It's like a race truck. It's like you're not racing him in this. It's like he'd leave me. This guy could pull off so quickly, he'd make me feel like I was driving backwards. I have to say, those things are nice. Now, who is rocking an old SUV besides that Jeep SRT? Who's trying to rock an old? Look at this guy right here with this Wrangler. This guy's pulling up on me with this Wrangler. He got the silver Wrangler. This guy pulling up on me. No, nobody normally be rocking no Jeep SRT, except when you got, like, you know, race mods and everything. You got all that stuff up in your car. See, nobody's trying to rock no old-ass Explorer. Nobody's trying to rock no old-ass Lexus. But see, when you got a Jeep WK1 or a WK2, it's like you could rock that thing for years. Or even these Wranglers. Everybody loves these Wranglers except me. See, I ain't rocking no Subaru. No, you can't have that much fun. Not if you're in a Subaru. You can't do that. This guy's Marjana. Oh, so you're trying to advertise to the police that you're into marijuana? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, well, he doesn't know. I got the Santa Fe. I'm going to race his ass. I'm going to put this bastard in sport mode right here. I'll race your ass. I'll race the shit out of you, bro. In fact, let me put this thing back in normal because I need more torque. Let's get over here. That shit sounds like a dragon. boy. I think it's so cool. Oh, it looks like I won. Man, these things, I swear to God, being in any of these Econo boxes, it's like life's just not worth living. It's like I was hearing on the news, they said the suicide rate is up. And I guess it's because people are being forced to drive boring cars. I can't imagine what else would make them kill themselves at the rate they're killing themselves, but I have to imagine it has something to do with the fact they're driving boring cars around. Like this car right here, the Sport Edition 4-wheel drive 4Runner. I think that guy might go home and kill himself because it's just so boring. It's just so boring. Look at this guy. Or Honda Accords. I think as Honda Accord sales have gone up, the suicide rate has increased too. It's like when we get on open highway, I'm gonna take this guy down. Watch. I can go up to 160 miles an hour. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna get stuck way back there. Maybe he'll notice it's like, maybe you should get out of that left lane. It's not working out for you. Get the Honda CR-V. It's like if you could put 4 wheels onto a piece of shit, like you'd have a Honda CR-V. I wonder if this thing could drift. Boy. There was an accident here a little bit earlier today. I actually got it on videotape, or at least the aftermath of that accident. It was an overturned SUV here. I think I'll put that into this video somehow, either at the beginning or the end. Maybe I should do the beginning, I don't know. So, as far as this Santa Fe goes, say I talk about this and I want to do a review about it. Well, basically, if let's say you can afford one of these things, because I think they're, whoa, what's that? Oh, that's not, it's just some boring old BMW. All right, so anyway, let's say you got let's say you got $25,000 and you need a relatively spacious SUV. Well, you could either get a Ford Escape. I hate these buzzy engines. I hate these things. You floor it, you expect to be like, see, the problem is, like, I'm so used to that Jeep SRT. It's like when I floor it, I'm used to, like, it's like a Star Destroyer going into light speed. But with this damn thing, my God. See, I think the sad thing about it is most of these crossovers, these things get good scores from Consumer Reports and Car and Driver and Motor Trend and all these people whose opinions I don't care about. But the reason why they get good scores is because they check all the boxes that they want checked. The problem is, all of these cars are like clones. They're boring, you know? It's like, these people are so busy talking about, oh, well, this car gets 22 miles per gallon. Oh, that's not as good as it could have been. It could have gotten 25. And then they want to say, okay, yeah, we're going to lose a point for that or something. The thing about it is, it's like when you buy a car like this, you're not really thinking so much about gas mileage. You're really not. Because, I mean, for God's sakes, you bought an Econo box. It's like 20, anything above 20, you're doing fine. Oh, let me get up there. I'm going to get up, catch up to you. Econo boxes. So that right there is not an Econo box. You know, and it's funny, those things came out in 2005, 2006, the end of 2005, and they were a 2006 model. And those WK1s, if you look at how much these things go for in a Kelly Blue Book, they still want like $29,000 for these things. These things ain't cheap. All-wheel drive at 425 horsepower. It's like, as old as that truck is right there, that truck basically had everything that this newer 2018, 2019 Santa Fe had. But you ain't getting that V8 engine ever again. And that's one of the things. As much as I love my Jeep, it's like, I don't want to sell it, but the problem is I don't want to be in a situation where I'd ever have to, you know, have a hard time getting parts for it. You know? But these things, man, these are some, look at that shit. Look at the brakes on that fucking thing. Got Brembo brakes. Those brakes cost more than this car. That's a badass Jeep. It's nice and silver. Uh-oh. Bad boys. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Oh, what you gonna do? Damn. Well, so much for his day. You know, I'm gonna run into the back of the school bus. This guy doesn't speed up. I'm gonna floor it. Watch this. I'm gonna floor it. I'm at 50 miles an hour. I'm gonna floor this shit. Look at this. Whoa! We need Brembo brakes on this piece of shit. Whoa! 80. It's like when you get these things up there, it's like there's a part of you that's afraid you might not be able to ever stop. Wee-hoo. Gotta get around these guys. There he is. Got his Range Rover right here. I'll tell you, I would take that Jeep over this brand new Range Rover. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, that's crazy. That Range Rover is so much better and so much exotic and it's got a much better interior and blah, blah, blah. I'd take that Jeep right there over this fucking Range Rover with that little bullshit 4-cylinder engine that they're trying to charge you like $50,000 for. Even if it was a V6, I still wouldn't want that. I'd take that thing right there. Look at that. And it's funny because I'm talking from the perspective of somebody who has a newer one than this. And I'd take that over that fucking Explorer right there. I'd take that right there over one of those. Even though it's old and obsolete, you know. I'd probably get one for like 24, 25. Look at this guy. That guy is rolling, boy. Damn, that thing is cool. I love that Jeep. Silver Jeeps. I love that thing, man. That thing is so awesome. It's so awesome. Dodge Durango. Talking about that Durango Hellcat. They should have already had it. They should have. I think the Durango SRT is about a year late. But as for this Durango Hellcat, God knows how long it'll take them to put that together. The Durango SRT was about, give or take, a year late. Because I remember I knew people who wanted to buy a powerful SUV, and they were waiting for that Durango, but the problem is it took so long to come out until they ended up buying something else. You know, so it's like when they finally get their shit together over there at FCA, they need to put me in charge. So we'd have the Durango Hellcat, Jeep Hellcat, Chrysler 300 Hellcat. We'd Hellcat the whole goddamn everything. We'd Hellcat the Journey if we could. Like, oh, you're crazy. We can't put that kind of power in that little truck. I'd be like, yeah, hold my beer. This is a GT Durango. Whoa, shit, let me slow down. I forgot about the fact that when you're in my Jeep SRT, you actually have automatic collision and auto braking, but in this thing you don't. So you got to be very, very, very conscious about what's in front of me. Look at this chick. Look at her. Look at that. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Wow. Another one. These damn cops, they're everywhere. The hell is this? Uh-oh, somebody hit something. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Look at this chick. Oh, Maxima. Looks like a Maxima did something stupid. Like, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble with the law, buddy. Uh-oh. Somebody's fighting. It's like, yeah, you hit me. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Whoa! We're at 60! This is the sport version. How sporty is it? It's like even when you slow down, it makes like Star Trek noises. It goes. It's fucking like a circus. It's like. I guess that must be the sound of possibly a turbo winding down. All these forced induction cars, these cars make weird noises every now and then. Oh, let me turn that off. You know, those Jeep Compasses, those are selling pretty well. I like that one right there because that looks like a smaller baby version of mine. And if you spend a lot of money on it, you can get everything I've got. Like all the nav system equipment, the panel roof. I know you can get rear backup stuff with the camera in the back. I don't know if you can get front sensors on that thing. Yeah, this is what our commutes looks like. It sucks. It's like this shit would make you go insane. Look at this Jeep cutting in. Look at that, you fuck. That's a solid white line. Look at you. Yeah, I tell you, when you have to do this kind of commute, this literally would make you go insane. It really, really would. So it's like sooner or later, I'm going to have a psychological evaluation just having to drive in this fucking state. It's like sooner or later, like having to do this every single day, you go nuts. That's why you hear about these car crashes at night in New York State where like everybody just dies and it's like people hitting trees and poles. You know, it's like they got bored literally to death. Happened. Yeah, so this Santa Fe, it does what it has to do. I mean, it doesn't do anything extra. It doesn't do anything that it's not supposed to do. It just does. It's an econo box. When I say econo box, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying this thing is boring. It might make you kill yourself, literally. Like, it's just boring, you know. Now, granted, if you spend more money on this thing, you can get some new features. Like, you could have the nav systems give you something to stare at so that you're not just looking down at these drab interiors. I have to say, this interior is not bad. I mean, you got a mixture of brown and tan and more brown and wood that's brown and some tan that's wood and some brown that's tan, and it's just a mixture of all that stuff. You got this, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like laminate, or I know it's not. It doesn't feel like an applique, but you can't be sure until you start pulling stuff up. I mean, it's passable. It's a chick car basically. Everything's a chick car. Everything that Trax LS in front of me, that's a chick car. Everything's like a little woman car. Like even this, there's no manly cars anymore. But the cars all suck. That's why I appreciate Durangos and I appreciate Jeep, because that Jeep is a manly truck. Even if you have women driving it, that's a manly vehicle. Like, I don't want this fucking non-genderized bullshit. I want, like, even all these Mercedes, all these cars look like chick cars, These are, like, feminine. They have too many curves. It's like, I want something that's a big square. Like a big old block. Like if you told me to draw a car and I suck at drawing, that's what I would draw, Like it's just big and blocky, and it has wheels that are just round. It doesn't have rounded edges and shit. There's too much femininity in these cars. That's the reason why That's the reason why most people, it's like they hate driving nowadays. It's like they don't want to drive this stuff. They don't want this stuff. They don't. Even like the older Accords and stuff. Like the older ones look better than the new ones. Like the new ones are bigger, but the old ones look better. Yeah. Older BMWs look better. Everybody complains, oh yeah, you made it so much bigger, you added so much weight. It's like, yeah, well, we needed safety features to keep you from killing yourself. Toyota Corolla. Boring. Everything's just so boring. It's like, come on, Chrysler, y'all gotta put out new products. And when I say new products, I mean you gotta put out some insane shit. Like you gotta say, yeah, we got 1,010 horsepower or something. It's like we need something to be excited about. Like all this shit is so boring. Everything's so boring. Look at this car right here. What is this? Equinox? And those are pretty spacious inside, so I can't knock it too hard. But it's just an econo box. Yeah, and even these Jaguars are econo boxes. It's like how the hell are you buying Mercedes and Jaguars and BMW that got fucking 4 cylinders and it's like, come on, man. It's like everything's just so boring. Look at this guy. What is this? What is this? I think that's a Fiat, if I'm not mistaken. From Alfa Romeo Westbury. I think it's just so boring. It's a 124, probably 124 Spider. Oh, he's got turbos in there. Oh, shit. All this forced induction, little ass engine bullshit. Come on, I want y'all to come out with something cool. Like, you know how the Bugatti Veyron has like a W16 with 4 turbochargers? I want you to make a 4-cylinder that has 4 turbochargers. I want like a quad turbo 4-cylinder. And I know that sounds insane, but it also sounds really cool. You know, not boring like this. This looks boring. Look at this. This car. This is boring. Honda Accord Sport. That's boring. Everything's just so boring. You know what I just realized? I've used a considerable amount of gas. Or no, maybe I haven't. I need to take a look and see what the gas mileage on these things is. But then again, I was in traffic most of the time. Because it looks to me like since I first turned this thing on, I've kind of used about I probably used it looks like I've used about because I started with a quarter tank. It kind of looks like I damn near used almost half of that shit. But I'll have to take a closer look at that. Wow, look at this traffic.